right, hello, all you night readers. I hope everybody's doing well. I do hope you are all doing well. Yeah, hope things are good. Oh, wrong screen. All right, I hope things are going good. So, all right, let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours will be. Hey, Pinky Lee, I'm doing great. How are you? It's good to see you. So our theme for the next 24 hours is... Dun, dun, dun. Travel. We've had this one before. Yeah, hey, Miss Tweets, how are you? Great job today with the Tarot Magician. Very great job with her. Hey, CM, welcome. Things are good today. It's been a rainy day here, but things are good. Things are definitely good. Somehow or another, my camera got turned again. There we go. Yeah, so hey, Bountiful Sea Turtle, welcome. All the way from Florida. All right, so yeah, so our theme for the next 24 hours is travel, which is something we all want to do over the, eventually, right? At some point here in the future. So Pinky wants to know, will I be happy when I move into the house I inherited? Yeah, it was a great job, Ms. Sweets. It was really a great job. You guys did swimmingly. Matter of fact, next Saturday, it's my turn. She's coming to my show. She's coming in here to my show we're doing it at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. So it will be the Night Reader Tarot show with special guests. Very cool. Hey, there she is, Tarot Magician. I was just showing our thing. Yeah. I was just showing it for next Saturday. I said, what a great job you and Miss Sweets did today. What a great job. Absolutely wonderful. You guys were both great. She was great for her very first time. So, all right. Will you be happy? This is Pinky Lee's reading, by the way. She wants to know, will she be happy moving into the house that she inherited? All right. So the King of Pentacles looks like to me that you are, it's gonna help you financially. It's gonna help you financially to move into this house. Obviously there won't be a mortgage or a rent bill or anything like that. I'm sure. So I believe this is going to be something that helps you financially. It's going to give you better security. It's going to make you feel better about things because you don't have to worry about that money every single month. I think the Hangman is here just to give you an idea that maybe you should reflect on it when you get there. Reflect on it, right? Think about it. Think about the things. Hopefully you had good memories in this house. So that would be what I would say is definitely reflect. Take some time to reflect on things that have gone on with that house, right? And I think that's going to make you really happy. I think that's going to really help. I think that's going to, give you a sense of, family, right? It's going to give you a tighter feeling of the family that used to live there, and the family that's not here anymore, unfortunately. So I definitely see that. I see harmony. I see harmony in this card, of course, because it has a musical clef up here at the top. And it has some music going on down here. It's a bass clef at the top. It looks like looks like music going all the way down. So I would say it's harmony. It will give you a feeling of harmony in there. The Two of Swords, of course, says that you're at a crossroads. You're at you have to choose. You have to choose whether to move in or not to move in, of course. And I really think that the idea of moving in is definitely what is the course of action for you. But the Five of Swords is saying that the loss you had because of it is giving you a bit of conflict. It's giving you a little bit of not feeling, you don't feel so great about it. You're feeling sad, obviously. I would just go with sad would be the way I would go with that. The decision, of course, is to move in or not to move in. And I think moving in is the best thing for you. But of course, when you get there, the first thing that's going to happen is, you're going to feel sad because you probably miss who lived there. But I really think you need to just reflect upon all the stuff that was there and all the things that happened there, all the good times. Hopefully there were good times at this house, and you will be able to remember them and think about them. So that's what I see for you, Pinky Lee. That is what I see. It was your uncle's house, but your mom lived and passes there. Okay. Well, there you go. I think you need to think about her when you move in. And like I said, will it be sad when you first get there? Of course it will. Unfortunately, it's always sad to be somewhere where somebody passed away, but it will be best for you in the long run. Thanks, Tarot Magician. That's an awesome flyer. I worked on it for a while. I actually changed it a tiny bit, changed a couple words here and there, but nobody will know. Hello, Spring. How are you? Oh, nope, that was Kitty Cat. Hey, Kitty Cat, welcome. Welcome. How are you? Spring, how are you doing over on Facebook? Things are going well. Things are going well here. Bountiful Sea Turtle wants to know what's in store for me for the next week. What is in store for you for the next week? Kitty Cat, I love this deck. And I know Tarot Magician loves this deck as well. And when she and I talk this week and we decide, okay, what deck are we going to use? What deck is she going to use? And what deck am I going to use? When she says that she wants to use the Lightseers Tarot deck, then I'm in trouble. Then I guess I'll go back to Anna Kay for the day for sure. So all right, Bountiful Sea Turtle. Yeah, I know. It's becoming my soul deck too. I mean, Anna Kay and I are very close. But this one and I are becoming really close too. We had to talk. When I first got this deck and I finally opened it the night that it came and stuff, the deck and I had a discussion. And I told it, you need to work hard and get things right for me. Get things right. All right, so let's see what's going to happen for you, Bountiful Sea Turtle, for the next week. So it looks like you're either going to start a new career path, or you're going to learn something new in your job that you're in now. Um, something's going to happen with your job where you learn something new, where something comes up. There's going to be training, or there's going to be some type of learning, right? There's going to be some kind of learning, and I really see it to be something to do with work. The Page of Wands is telling me that you're very excited about things that are going on. You are looking forward to a new skill, which is which basically kind of goes along with that Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is saying you're going to learn something new, and this one this one says you're going to learn new skills. So basically they're about the same, right? Oh, there you go, Tarot Magician. You can use this deck, and I'll go back to Anna Kay, because that's a good deck for me too for one day. You got lots of pentacles, right? You got lots of pentacles, lots of money going on. I see that you are thankful for what you have, right? You're thankful for what's there. You are patient, just waiting for things to get done. You're just waiting for things to move forward and get done, and that's what you're thankful for, that things are getting done. You go from the Seven of Pentacles, then you go to the Seven of Swords, which is something's not right. Something is saying that there's some type of a secret going on behind your back. There's some kind of a secret of some sort happening that you're the only one who doesn't know. You're the one who does not know. Thank you, Pinky Lee. See, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that comment. Yeah, I definitely think something is going on over the next week or so that people know and you don't know. I don't think it's a terrible thing. I just think, between the Seven of Swords and the moon being very mysterious, hidden stuff, hidden truths. I think between those two things, it's telling me that something over the next week is going to come to light, that things are not exactly what you thought they were. People know something that you don't know, and it'll come. I think it's going to come out over the next week. With the Seven of Swords and the moon being there, and again, those two cards kind of going together, the two pages kind of going together, and then the Seven Wands in the right in the middle is just showing, the Seven of Pentacles, right in the middle, is just showing me that you are patiently waiting for something to happen. So, hey, Fairy Wren, welcome. So yeah, so that's what I see. That's what I see going on for you for the next week, maybe 2 weeks even. Spring over on Facebook says beautiful deck. It is absolutely a beautiful deck. It was a gift to me from Kitty Cat. From Kitty Cat here. She's one of my moderators on YouTube, and she had it. She bought it and had it sent to me as a gift, and I absolutely love it. I love reading with it. I love the colors and the pictures and the modern approach that it takes to everything. It's a beautiful deck. Absolutely beautiful, and I feel that I've really connected with it. So I spent a lot of time with it for the night that I got it about 20 minutes before I went on air. So yeah, let me know the secret when it's out, right? Bountiful Sea Turtle, thank you. I'll be holding my breath now. But yeah, so the deck came about 20 minutes before I went on air, so I didn't get a chance to open it, and I did bring it out, and it was still wrapped when I showed everybody, and I thank Kitty Cat for getting it for me. after the show, obviously, I had to unwrap it and look at it. And, there's so many people out there that have seen the Light Seers Tarot before and stuff. So I didn't have to do like an unboxing and a big unveiling of it. It's a popular deck. So, but I really went through all the cards several different times between that night and the next day before I came on and actually used them. I went through them many, many times trying to find images in the pictures that were different than images I've seen in Anna Kay or Rider Waite, or any other type of Rider Waite style, so that this way I could really work with it and give a little different, some cards that we already know what the meanings are a little different in this deck, and they have a little different meaning to them, to me personally. But it always goes back to you put 5 cards out there, and with 50 tarot readers, you get 50 different tarot readings with the same 5 cards. But yeah. So who else has a question? Who else has a question? I don't think I saw anything else. Yes, Light Seers, Tarot Magician, Light Seers seems to be a very good deck for, talking to people, for getting your message across to the reader, to the person who's doing the reading, us as the readers on here. And I feel that way. I feel that way very much about Anna Kay as well. I had some extraordinary readings using Anna Kay. So I don't give up on Anna Kay, and it'll be perfectly fine with me if you decide, if you want to use Light Seers, that's great, and I'll use Anna Kay because that's good with me. That is definitely good with me. All right. So who else has questions? Who's got questions? We got answers. How about giving you a heads up on your week, Spring says. All right. Heads up. All right, Spring. Let's see what's going to happen in your week. Well, let's see what happens in your week. Yeah, it does. It does look like Yoga, the Page of Pentacles. And again, it's all about that. That's all about learning. It's all about being a student, and all about learning something new, committing yourself to go ahead and learn something, and that it's okay. Hey, Tara Howard, how are you? All right, so Spring wants to know, please give me a heads up on next week. Tara Howard came in from Facebook and would love to have a reading. Absolutely, and I'm glad you're following. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. So I will get to you right after I do Spring's reading. All right, that'll be awesome. All right, so here we go with let's see what's going to happen now for Spring for the next week, right? Let's see what's going to happen. There's going to be choices that come up. Things are going to come up that are going to, let me get rid of that. Things are going to come up that make you have to decide on something. And it's going to be not just a choice, but it's going to be a lot of different options. Lots of options are going to be out there. So it's going to be a little difficult to make that choice. But I think that you're going to be okay with the choice you make, because, I see with the Nine of Pentacles, I see contentment, and I see, that you're kind of relaxed about it, that you kind of feel okay about the choice you're going to make. So you will have a choice to make out of a lot of different, from a lot of different options, but you will make a decision that you're happy with and can live with. Okay. I think you need to take some time for yourself. Take some time for you instead of, just running the rat race kind of thing. I think you need to take some time for you, get that whole, stop feeling burnout kind of thing. And I think then, I think that'll be helpful for you. I think the Six of Pentacles is showing me that you enjoy helping others, and that's probably something that you will do again next week. Like I said, just take this 3-day weekend, take this Memorial Day weekend if you're, here in the United States and have a 3-day weekend, to rest and relax and take time for yourself. So this way, when you help and when you do stuff next week, when you give of yourself, or do charity work or something, whatever it is that you're doing that's helping other people, you'll be rested and ready to do it. The Nine of Swords, though, does tell me that you are, you're trying to overcome something that's making you very anxious. And that's why you really need the rest. That's why you need to rest here, because of something that's causing anxiety to you. But in this, I really find that it could be an opportunity to find your courage, right? You could definitely find your courage in there, with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords it's a tough card because, it can go a couple different ways, but it really looks like, you haven't been sleeping, you haven't been rested, you've felt anxious about something, and that's why this whole idea of taking it easy for the next week is a big deal. So, all right. So that's what I see for you, Spring. That's what I get, Spring. All right, Tara. Tara, were you here last night and asked me for a reading, and I never gave it to you until like late in the show, and you were already gone? Was that you? You, as a matter of fact, you asked how you could donate, and then you said, "Oh, I'd love to have a card too." I told you how to donate, and I never gave you a card. All right, so let's see. You would love a reading. All right, let's see what's going to happen for you. What's coming up? Nice general reading, right? All right. Let's see what we get here. All right, Tara. Let's see what we have. Ooh. All right. Lots of cups. Couple pentacles. It's all cups and pentacles in this one, huh? So you've got the Five of Cups, which is telling me that you feel like you have been left out. Like you're kind of insecure about something, and you feel like you're left out. Hello, Joan Smith. That your name is Jackie. Yeah, I will definitely do a reading for you after I'm done with this. All right, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Tara. Then I'm very sorry. I did do a reading for you later in the show. If you go back and watch late in the show, but I felt bad. So anyhow, yeah. So I feel like, Tara, that you're kind of feeling a bit left out of something, feeling a bit insecure, like I had said, and I feel like you just want to walk away and not turn back. You just want to go, right? You want to just give up on whatever that was, whatever it is that's making you feel bad and making you feel like you're not, like you're an outsider, like you're not, really in the know kind of thing. You just want to give up on it and walk away from it. I think, though, that your hard work will eventually start to show up. It's going to start to show that you have worked hard, right? You worked hard, and your hard work has taken root, and now it's growing. It's growing into something, right? So I definitely see that. The Two of Pentacles, that's telling me that you're trying to balance some things, and that you're looking for something. You're looking for harmony. You're looking for things just to come together. You're looking for things to come together. That's the best way I can explain it to you, right? But then, what comes together? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. How much better could this be? The Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. That is Prince Charming. Look at him there, sitting there with the flowers, and he's got the hat. He's got the hat in his hand. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. He's got the hat in his hand. He's got a picnic all set up over here. He rode in on his white horse. He is Mr. Romance, right? That is your Knight of Cups. Very romantic, very adventurous. He likes to follow his heart. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Can you see that? You can see you can see a heart here. Maybe it's a tattoo. Looks like a tattoo on his arm. Wearing his heart on his sleeve. Yeah, that's kind of what I got with that card. When I was looking at it, that was some of the symbols that I saw that I haven't seen in other decks. So, so I see that there may be some type of a love connection coming up for you. And I think, maybe that'll make you feel better than you feel in this point here at the beginning of the reading. Because as things are going right now and just in the recent past, like I said, I think you're sad. I think you're feeling insecure and stuff, and I think you just want to walk away from that type of stuff. So, all right, Tara, I appreciate your question. I'm so glad I got to do your reading for you today. And like I said, I did do it yesterday. You just weren't there, unfortunately, for it because I missed the whole thing. All right, Joan, also known as Jackie. You would like a reading? All right, so we will. Yeah. All right, Jackie, you got it. Tara says, exactly what I needed. You are great. Thank you. I just told somebody he wears his heart on his sleeve last week. There you go. There it is. Yeah. I love to hear stories like that where, things that I say were things that you're thinking and it's always great to have good feedback about a reading. So thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, I'm truly sorry about last night. All right, Jackie. Jackie. What's going on for you? My friends over on Facebook, you guys can ask specific questions, very specific questions if you would like as well. Not just general readings. If I don't mind doing general readings, so don't get me wrong. But my YouTube followers know, and a lot of times come up and they post very specific questions that they want to know the answers to, and that's definitely okay to do as well. All right, so Judgment is showing you, Jackie, that you are in need of some relief. You need to feel relieved. You need some relaxation. Kind of like that Four of Wands was. You need to relax a little bit. You need relief from just things that have been going on in life, right? Things that have been going on around the world at this point in time. You just need a break from it. You need that rest, and that relaxation, and that real, redemption. Redemption goes along with judgment, right? I really feel that. I see where something, this is the deck that uses not just the death card, but it uses death and rebirth, which I love, absolutely love, because it explains it so much better. So something symbolically dies, right? Something symbolically dies, it stops. And then something starts from it. Something grows out of it, right? So you have death here, but then you have in the middle, you can see where something new is growing out of it. It's a whole, forest there. So to me, it's showing that it's, something new is growing out of something old. Something new is starting from something old, and that's going to cause you to make a choice. It's going to cause you to make a choice. Do you want stability and structure, or do you want money troubles and health issues, basically, right? With the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is not a good card, and it's pretty much the only really bad card in the Pentacle group, is the Five. So I really think you have a decision to make that is going to be an easy decision for you. It's going to be a very easy decision. Something you're going to do, something that comes to you will be very stable, very structured. And then there will be the choice, and it won't be really a choice even. It'll be just that something will come up that makes it so you are, not really feeling good, not really being in the right place, right? Kind of sad, obviously, very sad, very much just, again, feeling like you are left out. Here's the key: you can let yourself in, but you don't, because you feel left out. So I think when these two things get presented as two options over the next couple of weeks, you have that decision to make. And of course, it's a very easy decision. Who wouldn't want stability and structure over despair? I guess that's the way to say it, right, Jackie? Just the easy way. So that's what I see for you. That's what I see coming up for you. All right. Thank you so much. All my YouTubers are just quiet tonight. No questions. They're just kind of hanging out and talking, and I don't see any questions from my YouTube bunch, but that's okay. Shelly Ann, though, over on Facebook says, I know, gorgeous, isn't it? The judgment card, it's so nice. I love it. Shelly Ann says, can I get a relationship reading, please? Yeah, absolutely, you can. Hey, CM. CM. I saw you at Tarot Oracle show last night, CM. And I saw that your question there and your question here were kind of the same, and I think his explanation of it was pretty close to the same as mine was. I think it was. He's good at it and stuff, but I feel like our answers were fairly in the ballpark, in the same ballpark. That's for sure. Yeah, Joan says, oh, where are, is it? There it is. Jackie says, excuse me. Good to hear about specific questions. Yeah, thank you for excellent reading. Good. Covers just about all your concerns. That's good. That is a good thing. But yeah, specific questions are encouraged. I'd love to do specific questions because then it kind of gives me a path. Gives me a path to lead me down. So I know kind of, like this one I'm doing now for, Shelly Ann. She wants to know about a relationship reading, which is a little more specific than just a general reading, obviously. So I know that this is, to look for the love connections in the cards. Oh, it's CM, trust me, it's okay. You get as many opinions as you want. Everybody likes to go to different tarot readers and get the same, ask the same questions and stuff. That's cool. That's a cool thing because, like I said, you put the same 5 cards down with 50 tarot readers and get 50 different readings. So I was just happy that my answer and his were kind of close. That's all. I was just kind of happy with myself. Sorry. I took it as a proud moment for me, because he's been doing this for 20 years or more, and I haven't. So when something I say and something he says are in the same ballpark, I feel like, oh, I did a good job. Woohoo, I did it. Right? All right. Shelly Ann, let's see. What is going on with your relationship? What's a good relationship reading here? Well, it starts off great with the sun, right? I see happiness and light and warmth. I see all the good stuff in life right there. And you can see where you're feeling energized through the sun, right? You get that energy right straight from the sun because that's what it is. When did I start? December of last year. Hey, Playboy Bunny, welcome. I'll tell you the story in a few minutes. See ya. It's crazy. So yeah, so I see where you start off great. I see where you have, again, you have somebody who is very stable, very, very stable, that wants to come into your life at this point. Somebody, very smart, very authoritative, somebody who's mature-minded, very mature-minded, and it gives you that stability that you really want to have, right? They are, they can be a little authoritative, a little bit on the I don't know, bossy side. Not that that's really going to be a bad thing, because I think it's the structure that you really are going to be happy with. The Knight of Pentacles, though, says, and I quote, "This is going to be a slow ride." The Knight of Pentacles is the slow-moving knight. He is very cautious, right? He is the one who is slow to move. So it is going to take a while for a love connection to come to you, for a relationship connection, or a relationship that you have now to get better and move forward. It is going to take quite a while, because he is going to think about everything he does. He's going to think about every single thing that he does and then rethink it again until he's thought it out completely, and then he's going to move on it. So it's going to take a while, right? And that's going to leave you open with a lot of different options. It's going to give you a lot of options. And you know, here we go again. The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor were all in the last couple of readings. So, and you know, they mean the same thing still. You know, you're going to have a lot of options because of the time it takes here, because of the length of time it takes for this to happen. Other options are going to come up, and you may want to take them, because otherwise it's going to leave you feeling very anxious as to, okay, well, when is this ever going to, you know, when is this person ever going to get here? I've passed up on so many different things. I feel terrible. I feel horrible about it. So I think you need to really look at these options. I think you really are going to need to look at them. I think I think there's going to be a lot of other temptations, many different temptations in there. Don't feel bad about taking one of these options instead of waiting and waiting and waiting for this. All right, so that's what I see for you, Shelly Ann. Shelly Ann, that's what I saw. All right, so yeah. So CM, I wasn't upset about that you asked him, because I was just excited that my answer and his answer were close to each other, because I do respect his readings so much. I do respect him and respect his readings and his reading style, and you know, the things he says. So it was just a proud moment for me. Bountiful Sea Turtle says, will my daughter move in the next year? Ooh, and if so, where? Oh, that's a tough one. That's tough. Specific places to move. Let's see what I come up with. And then Playboy Bunny has a question. Awesome. So, CM, I bought my first deck, the Llewellyn Tarot, right? The Llewellyn Classic Tarot in December. And I worked with it and studied stuff all through January. And then I didn't do anything in February. And then I picked it up again. I shouldn't say nothing in February. I picked it up again at the very end of February. And about within 2 weeks after that, I decided I was going to do a live show. And that was it. I just did it. I just jumped right in and did it. As crazy as that may sound. So, that's how it went. That's how this whole crazy show became a crazy show. And every night that I do readings, I feel better about myself, better about my reading skill, and I think I connect with people better every single day. I think. I start a lot of conversations off with I think. All right, so Bountiful Sea Turtle, will your daughter move? And where? If so, where? So I see the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, of course, is telling me that where she is now, she's not happy. It has been very painful to be there. Something's happened to her that has been extremely painful, and it's been very difficult for her to get past it. It really has been difficult for her to get past it. But I see with the Chariot, I do see a move. I do see movement. Obviously, you can see how fast that Chariot is getting out of town, and with that, I do think that she will move. So as to where, since we got to the will she or won't she part already, now we get to the where part. Not somewhere there's a tower. Don't go to the tower. I honestly think that she will move to somewhere where she can be outside, somewhere where she can use her artistic talents, somewhere that that she really doesn't know anyone, that people can't, that the things that have happened to her back in here won't happen again to her, because she won't allow it to happen, because she doesn't know any of those people. They don't know her, so they don't know, they don't have to know what she's been through. And I don't think, she doesn't have to share that. And so I don't see any of these problems happening to the place she goes to. But I do see where it's somewhere where she's going to be very creative. She's going to be creative. She's going to be able to be outside with nature, doing stuff like that. It's going to be a place like that. For a very specific place, I couldn't tell you a really specific place. I do see, though, of course, that at some point in this move, there will be some type of an issue. There will be, and I mean, it doesn't have to be such a bad issue. It doesn't have to be something bad. It could be just an unexpected change. It could be just something that she didn't expect to happen, or, she may have decided she wanted to move to one town and then found a nice place in the town over from where that is, and that changed. So things changed and she decided to move a town away than her original idea. So it could be just an unexpected change. That's all I see. I don't see where this is going to go bad. I don't see where it's going to really go bad or anything like that. Like I said, I see it's going to be somewhere where she can spend time outside. She can spend time doing things that are going to be very creative, very artistic. And she's going to be very happy about it. She's going to be very inspired by it. It's going to make her excited to do it. That's for sure. So that's what I see. That's what I see for your daughter. Okay. Hey, Kayla. I did not see you sneak in, but yeah, I see you now. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, Bountiful Sea Turtle. Thank you. All right, Playboy Bunny asked up here, what do I need to work on when it comes to love? All right. What do you need to work on when it comes to love? CM, yes, I did watch Tarot Oracle's videos, and I'm a terrible learner. I am not a good learner. I am not a good page of cups, that's for sure. I'm sorry, a page of pentacles. Who is the student, right? The student card. I am not a good page of pentacles, so I don't watch the whole thing. I just kind of skim through them. I just kind of skimmed them. So yes, I have seen a lot of parts of his videos. How's that? I do support his Patreon page every month. So because like I said, I have a lot of respect. I have a ton of respect for him, for Dr. Mystical, Tarot Magician, Mystic Cats. All the people who are doing stuff out there now that I know, these are the people that I know that I see doing live shows. Ms. Wheats did it today. She did her first live show. My goodness, is this the same reading I just had? You saw me pick those cards out of the middle, right, Playboy Bunny? Just making sure. All right. So, what do you need to do differently? Or what do you need to do to what to work on when it comes to love, right? What should you work on when it comes to love? Yeah, so Bountiful Sea Turtle, that's you that asked the question about the videos. Yeah, so I don't, I have ADD, so it's like I can't focus on watching the whole video. I have to just skip through to the parts I think that are important to me. I don't know. I probably missed something really good, right? Who knows? I could have. But anyhow, ooh, look, something shiny. And there I go. I'm off on something else completely. So I think what do you need to do differently? You need to show that you're very optimistic. You need to show that optimism. You also need to show that playful side. Yeah, the Page of Wands, she's coming up a lot tonight. I really think you need to show that playful side and show people that you are, speaking of Mystic Cats, there she is. I was just saying how I really respect you, by the way. So I think that's a big deal. I think being optimistic is going to be a big deal. I think that with the Tower, things aren't going to always be the same like they were in past relationships. Things aren't going to ever be the same in every relationship. So don't think that what happened in the past is a look into the future, basically, right? If you had a couple bad relationships over the last few years and they just really went horribly wrong, well, that doesn't mean that the next one you have is going to go horribly wrong. It's all about how you make it, right? It's all about how you make it. Absolutely. Playboy Bunny. So that's, that is important to know. The Page of Wands is telling you to be motivated, be energetic about things, be excited about life. And that kind of goes along with the Fool card where this whole thing comes in, right? I really think that, these two are telling you to be optimistic, energetic, show your playful side a little bit, show you are excited about life, right? I think those two things are kind of going together. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is telling me don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the negative. It's another recurring theme. You've got these two that are a very similar theme. You've got these two in this reading that are a very similar theme, and this is showing, self-pity, dwelling, don't dwell in the past. Don't think about the past. Don't worry about it. So it's, that's a huge thing. And that goes along with this. The past does not represent the future. Let me spit it out. All right. So I see the Knight of Swords. I see where you want to get this over with in a hurry. You want somebody to be there like right now. You want it to be quick. I think to help you with your relationships, you need to be a little bit more assertive. I think being a little more assertive would not hurt. Right? It's okay that if you are somewhere and you see somebody that you want to talk to, that you don't wait for them to make the first move, right? You can go and talk to somebody first. Don't feel bad about doing it, trust me. And I think that would help. I think that's what's going to help you. So these are the things I see. Your question was, what can you do to what do you need to do to work on when it comes to love? What do you need to work on when it comes to love, right? So that's basically what you need to work on. Those are things you need to work on. Okay? Yeah. So that's what I get for you, Playboy Bunny. All right, Miss Sweet says, after doing such a wonderful show today with Tarot Magician, and that was her very first live show. Her very first live show, which is amazing to, you know, when somebody does their first live show, it's always exciting. It's something you'll look back on after you've done, where are we? We're on I'm on show 71. So 71 shows ago, 70 shows ago, excuse me, when I did the first one. It is so different than it is today. So different. And sometimes it makes you laugh. I look at those readings and I look at the readings I do now, you know, and it's like night and day. So what does Shantae want? She just texted you. Should you respond? Or is she just being nosy? Well, let's see. What does she want? Is it worthy of a response? Or is it just being nosy? Hello, Sailor Moon. I'm not looking right this second, but I saw you come in. Yeah, so it was great. Ms. Wheats had her first live show, and it was with the Tarot Magician, which is awesome. Doing your first show as a collaboration is incredible. All right, so what does she want? I think you should answer her. I think she's really trying to get to the bottom of something. I think she's trying to find out, yes, is she being a little nosy? Maybe she is, but she's working. She wants to, she wants to figure out how something is going, right? She wants to know how something's going, and you're the one who's going to show her. You're going to show her, yeah, things are going okay. You're going to let her know things are going good. They're moving in the right direction. Things are moving in the right direction. You stop doing, you stopped one thing, and now something new is coming out of it. And that something new is your Ace of Pentacles, which is new success, which is exactly what you had today. New success. That was just the way your live show went today. A huge new success, and a new, something new, and something that can be very nerve-wracking, but doing a great job with it. So, yeah, I think you should answer her back. I think that it is. I think it's kind of, not as dramatic as this card shows, but I think it would kind of make you feel bad if you didn't, if you don't answer her back. So I don't think I don't think she's just being nosy. I just think she wants to know how things are going, and she just wants you to tell her how things are moving along. All right. So, all right, we got about 4 minutes. I got time. I have time for one more question. And there it is. Sailor Moon says, "How are you?" I'm doing great, Sailor Moon. Thank you very much for asking. I am doing very, very well. Everybody's getting French fries. Awesome. So next week we are going to do a 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central show with my special guest, the Tarot Magician. Saturday, May 30th, we will be here doing our show, and that will be, like I said, at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock Central. Fairy Wren, I could do the figuring for you if If you tell me what time it is now, what time is it right now, Fairy Wren? Then I can figure it out for you. Because I think it's like 8 o'clock in the morning for you, right? 8 a.m.? You're 14 hours ahead, aren't you? So it's just about 8 o'clock, I think, for you. I think that's what it is. All right, so who has the last question? Anyone? Does anyone have another question to round this show out, or are we going to round it out with French fries from Kayla? Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So oh yeah, that's right, 14 hours. It's 7 o'clock here. So 14 hours. So 3 o'clock in the afternoon would be 5 in the morning for you. It would be a 5 a.m. Yeah, I know. That's early. I know. Very, very early. But yeah, so that would be a 5 a.m. wake-up call. So if you are not here, I understand. That would be 5 a.m. on Sunday morning for you. 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday here would be 5 a.m. Sunday for you. It's always good to ask Fairy Wren what's going on in the world because she knows the future. No, because Tarot Magician couldn't. She can only do 2 o'clock her time Central, 3 o'clock here. So, all right. I will end the show then, because that is the end of everything today. I got nothing else going on. There it is. Like I said, it'll be 3 o'clock Eastern next Saturday, 5 a.m. Australia time, Sunday. With my very special guest, the Tarot Magician. Right, and like I said, someone I respect immensely, who's out there doing these live shows. It takes a lot to do them, and it's kind of crazy, It gets a little nutty, it's a little nerve-wracking at times. Makes you nervous. Makes me like the Nine of Swords. Give me anxiety, right? But it doesn't really. This is such a happy hour for me. I would go all night long if I really thought I could, but I don't want to. I don't like to run into obviously Tarot Oracle's time in a half hour. I wouldn't want to do that because that would just be disrespectful. And again, there's too many people out there that I respect very much for them. So, all right. I will be back here again tomorrow night. We'll be back again tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Exciting, I know. It's exciting every night. 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night we'll be here. I hope you guys all had a great night. I hope you're having a nice Memorial Day weekend. It's rainy here in New Jersey. But yeah, have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Thank you. Bye.